Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
That is fucked.
Ooh, child, listen. Naturally, the voice within me that speaks to thee.
Hello, you. Let's get the mics ready, eh?
We're on.
Welcome to the rebirth of the Summerhouse project. We got a fresh location, fresh equipment,
Professional equipment, I'll tell you that.
yeah, a little fresh face here. Welcome, Edward. I am going to introduce myself. I'm the host of the Summerhouse project, Henry Monroe. This is my brand new co-host. I'm a lucky man.
Yes, you are. Lovely to be here. Anyway, I'm Edward.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Thank you also to Jack and the Pod Collective for hooking us up with this studio. It is fantastic. It feels like a real podcast now.
It really is.
Things are really
is.
sort of getting underway. It was funny. We had a funny conversation with Jack yesterday, actually. He mentioned, it's great. He said it's great that you guys are really driven for your age. You guys are really sort of entrepreneurial for your age. And we're thinking, I was definitely thinking it's nothing that special. Like this is the expectation of
Social media, sadly, I think, there's a wide view on social media. It's all become up here, the bar's up here, it just keeps rising.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ever reach it, which is an endless cycle, really.
Yeah, there's always someone younger than you, making more money than you, making more content than you. So it's difficult. It's definitely difficult, don't you think, to find a sense of achievement day to day?
Absolutely, mate. You think you struggle with that? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you could say I'm pretty hard on myself. I think I probably am quite hard on myself. Again, thanks to social media and all these really successful fuckers out there who are just sitting there. You can get your phone out and you can just see all these successful youngsters.
They've got their wads like this.
Yeah.
And they're 15. That's what it's come down to.
It's shit. It is shit though, isn't it? I'm not saying I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
However, as you said, the bar just keeps going higher and higher and higher, and the expectations.
I'll give you an example. I'm reading a book right now.
Yeah.
The Psychology of Money.
Mm-hmm.
It highlights the view of enough, having enough, knowing when enough is enough, the importance of it. I think that's a really good point. It's a powerful point, isn't it? Because no one really talks about that.
So I think you were telling me earlier, you need to know when enough is enough so that you don't jeopardize what you have to try and get more.
Exactly. Taking risks that are unnecessary to get things you don't have, you don't need, and risking what you do have and need.
So it's like missing a sense of a sort of appreciation and gratitude for what you have.
Exactly. So let's take an example. A millionaire taking big risks, illegal risks, to become a billionaire, and they're putting all of their money in their self, and they're legitimately made money at risk for this because they don't know when enough is enough.
Yeah, 100%. Good point. I think trying to cut out all the noise and the shit that you hear on social media, and even like groups, people day to day and whatnot, finding the sense of independence.
Yes.
Finding a sense of, what is your enough?
Being alone definitely helps with that. I went to Thailand solo, as you know. It was a spontaneous act 2 weeks before I went. I booked my flight. I had an amazing time, obviously, being in Thailand. But it put me in uncomfortable positions. I learned a lot in myself.
Yeah.
Confidence went up.
Yeah,
that's why
100%.
I'm probably sat here right now. If I didn't go, I may not have been sat here right now. So
Yeah, 100%.
don't take that for granted, you guys. Anyway.
Yeah. But another point actually, the sort of push to go get money, go do this to get this much a month, etc. we're at an age where money, I feel, doesn't always have to be the number one priority. Because when you prioritize something, you put other things off, right? You can't go all in on money and building wealth.
So are you saying there are other skills that need to be put in place?
Yeah, 100%.
Almost like building a vehicle to get to the end result of money.
1,000%. You definitely have to put things first. Personally, money is not the first thing.
I agree, mate. I agree.
You know, skill sets, 100%. Getting your mindset right, having the right mentors and role models around you, for example. Getting your health right. I mean, yeah, we can go for money and whatnot, but if you're feeling shit every day, surely that's a worse vehicle that you're driving in that can get you to the money. Surely if you were healthier, you'd be more, you would drive faster to the money.
It's almost like having a mature mind of working for something as well. So an example, say you hear these stories about homeless people winning the lottery. They're back homeless 2 years later because they don't have that mature mind of having the money or what it took to get the money or what it's worth. So
I think interesting.
Yeah. I think we're fucking smashing it. Gitted you.
Right.
Mate, that was quality. That was no cuts.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, behind the scenes right now, this might get included, but probably not.
Ed, you've got a question for me.
I do.
Says the script. We have got a Mac here. Sorry if we look down.
Eyes are on you, but they're also on the Mac. So I've got a question for Henry. He's definitely right there.
Yeah.
Book smart lad, smart individual, sat next to me here on my left. Didn't go to university. Why? Sorry, I got distracted there. Why?
That's right. Interesting question. I think it was like the general consensus through going through school and education and whatnot was, right, Henry's going to go to university. That's just how it's going to be. There's no questions there. So when I started putting it out there to, my family, for example, that, maybe I won't go to university, there was a bit of pushback and a bit of like, well, God, like, I hope you know what you're doing then. Like, I mean, traveling definitely helped out with sort of seeing the wider picture and having a bit more patience and time to think about it, because I feel like the school system is so centered and like narrowed towards the point of, right, this is for university, get your grades for university, and then...
Are you saying traveling opened your mind to where you wanted to be?
Yeah, 100%. And also what bit of work, like working, appreciating kind of having your own money. I just thought sort of going to university and the lifestyle and whatnot, it just wasn't a priority right now. I think, as I mentioned, working, making the money, having a bit of cash, and also the health and the fitness. I don't think I'd be able to have the health and fitness that I have at the moment if I did go to university. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Are you saying that's not attainable if you are at uni?
Don't touch that bullshit button, mate.
Are you saying that's not attainable if you're at uni?
So
you've just said you can't be fit, healthy, strong, handsome, Riz Lord if you're at university. I'd say
I'm a social butterfly, mate. And I feel like there's too much distraction at university. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no to going and having a drink or a party or a flirt. Do you know what I mean?
Well, so we've just spoke about enough is enough. So either you're not listening, or that's going to get pressed into it.
Or you're not listening because I'm here building the vehicle, right? I'm here building the vehicle. I'm in a better mechanics right now. Do you know what I mean?
Following the map.
Yeah.
Right, I get you.
But do you know what I mean? I feel like you can pick up, I'm a student of the game, mate.
I do agree. I think that's mainly what universities become these days. Everyone, I hear stories about, I'm going to this uni, I'm going to Liverpool because the nightlife is incredible. I don't know about that because I think...
I don't know about that accent, mate. You better watch yourself.
Go on, we've got a better Scouse accent in the building, haven't we?
We can't fucking fuck around with all that shit. Nah, I don't want to hear it. But I am getting a degree as well, just to fucking take the piss, just to say fuck you. Fuck the system, do you know what I mean?
Better wipe your nose, mate. Your ego's falling out. I'll give you a question then, if we're on that topic.
Shit.
Modern day dating, Henry, Riz Lord. Here we
Shit.
are.
To be fair, mate, you got to give yourself a bit of credit. I feel like you fill your boots on a night out ahead as well. Do you know what I mean, though? Do you know what I mean? We fill our boots, mate.
Do we not?
get
Do
a
we
bit-
not? We look after ourselves, work hard, play hard. That's what they say, right?
We got a crack. We get a cracking 2-man step going most of the time. If one of us isn't fucking leathered.
Well, I'd say I'm the adult of the group, even though I may be the youngest. But there was a little story about him the other week.
Well, I wonder who gets older women. Yeah, let's talk about that then. Yeah, suck out, bro. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think it's all about exposure. I think it's all about. I like to see it as whatever the result is. You know, whether she gives you a number or she fucking says no and rejects you. The win isn't in that. The win's not out of getting the number. The win is out of
the action,
going and doing it.
The doing.
Without thinking about it too much and without having to think, what if? Like I wish, like one day I'll have enough confidence to do it. It is just kind of saying like, fuck it, get it done. You feel more proud of yourself even if they're like, oh, go away.
See, hearing that's quite close to being arrogant, people would say. So what do you think the line is? Is it as thin as people say, the confidence, arrogance line? Is there a mix of both? Is arrogance a good thing sometimes? Because I agree with that. Sometimes a bit of arrogance, a bit of swagger, you know.
I've talked about this a few times. Maybe have a look back at some past episodes if you're intrigued, guys. But confidence, I think you'd agree with this as well. I think confidence is you display confidence with what you know you've got. You build confidence over time with things that you're proud of. For example, building a really strong physique. That takes a bit of time and that takes a bit of hard work, but you get the confidence from all the shit that you've been through to build the physique. So you can,
The journey, yeah. I
think
agree.
they all add. I think there's different elements.
Actually, that puts me onto a point. Fake it till you make it. Because I was quite, when I was younger and I was looking up to you, I was almost like an apprentice. He refers it to, which is a bit demeaning. But anyway, I used to think I was the shit. I wasn't really the shit. I'm still not the shit, but we're working towards the shit.
Yeah.
However, I used to think I could speak to these girls, and until I got put in that position, I just built up a mindset that I could do it in order to do it. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, this is a really interesting way of looking at it. I don't think we've ever even talked about.
No, we haven't. That's a new one there.
About that, yeah. But I think being comfortable in awkwardness, people are like, God, I just can't do it. It's so awkward, and then they cut that out. They never know what it would be like. They never know if the girl will ever say yes because they just can't break that barrier.
It's a comfort thing, isn't it? It's not stepping out of that comfort, which is really difficult sometimes.
Do you use Hinge?
Wow, I don't use Hinge, but I've got an opinion on Hinge because I don't think Hinge these days with our society, there's a lot of, they just want a bit of it kind of thing, girls, boys, what they're like, young males.
Yeah.
But I think meeting someone naturally is more organic, isn't it? It's a stronger feeling. Would you say?
Yeah, 100%. I think Hinge has got its uses, but I agree that it's not worth looking for something serious on Hinge. I think it's really useful for, say, if you travel around maybe, and you need to get the general consensus of the talent in that town or city.
The stats.
Just the stats. Yeah,
Yes.
Just like building a bit of an avatar for the.
Is it mediocre? Is it not? Is it above average?
Yeah. And you can even be like, what's a good place to go to? You get a good idea. You can ask about what's a good club and whatnot. Just learning, you can get a bit of a head start when you go into something. You kind of know the scope, the market a bit better. But Instagram is the dating.
So that's what you'd recommend. I agree, actually, because if you do it right, that is, they got a good page. You can see who they are.
Tells a story.
Their vibe tells the story exactly. So, shit.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't piss me off, mate. We're quality. That's 3 minutes left as well.
All right, hold on. Where are we at? Sorry, where were we? Instagram tells a story. I mean, if you want to see a really, I feel like my Instagram's pretty good. We're trying to get your personal brand up a little bit.
Yes, exactly. I mean,
Get the pussy langers going. You need to drop your pride, mate. I was saying earlier, you need to drop your pride and start fucking following people first. Or at least just following them back, mate. Like, what is that all about? We're talking about fucking arrogance.
well, I mean, I don't know if that's arrogance. I feel like if you're not relevant enough to me, I will not follow you.
Which is also, again, like, that's an approach that people
You know.
have. That's definitely an approach that people have. But when it comes to, if you want to grow it.
I do agree with that, and I think from now, this moment, now you've said that, I will start growing it.
I can't see it, mate. But
You don't agree that I'm going to start doing that? Because, you'll see my journey, you will.
right, we're having a little think. We might wrap this up for today. Although it's gone pretty well.
We haven't yet decided on an outro, so this is going to be completely natural, what we're feeling. So what we're feeling?
Da, 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 da.
You've got a minute and a half, bro. Yeah, we
Right, okay, so guys, stay tuned because this is the start of something new, the start of a new chapter.
Well, let's give it a name. Raw takes, real talk.
I fucking like that. This has been the Summerhouse Project. This has been Henry, and this has been
Edward.
Thank you for watching. Please come back next time. Well, thank you for watching. Please come back next time. Check out social medias all along. There's shit there all along, all day long, mate. This has been the Summerhouse Project. This has been episode 1 of the Rebirth. Check out all our social medias. Love you lots. Stay tuned.
See you in the next one.